The 116th NAACP convention wraps up today. 8,600 people registered to attend. It was a time for members to focus and come up with some new strategies. We couldn't let the convention end without somebody from the NAACP hopping in the car with WBTV's Dedrick Russell for his Driving with Dedrick segment. Leon Russell, no relation to Dedrick, is chair of the Civil Rights Organization's Board of Directors. He was elected to that position in 2017. The chairman agreed to ride along with Dedrick to talk about the future of the organization, his concerns, and the NAACP's venture into the entertainment industry.
Russell.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you too, sir. You got your start being engaged with the Civil Rights Organization, NAACP.
My senior year in high school was 1968. And of course, April 4th, 1968, Dr. King was assassinated. So the week after that, as the funeral was coming up, we were in Pulaski High School, and the black kids in the class decided that we wanted to stay home and observe the funeral service for Dr. King. Our principal, Mr. William Porter, decided that if you stay home, you're going to be suspended. And so the local branch of the NAACP stepped in, and that little edict was dissolved.
Did you ever think that in 2025 that we would still be fighting some of the same issues that you were fighting back in the 70s?
I think about all of the things that went on in the 116 years that the association has been around, all of the changes in terms of voting, in terms of education, in terms of economic development, all of the opportunities that were created by the civil rights movement. And what we see in the last 6 months is an effort to turn back all of that progress.
And I guess that's interesting because you have members of the NAACP who are Republicans because it's nonpartisan.
Mm-hmm.
So you have people with different ideas
Absolutely.
and different thoughts. And how do you gather all the people with different thoughts and different parties come together on one page?
Ben Hooks was a Republican, appointed to the FCC by George H.W. Bush. We've had leaders who were Republican. It's not about the party label. It's about the civil rights agenda. It's about the agenda for progress. And so we don't get into what your party said. It's how can we use this vehicle to move the agenda, the civil rights agenda forward.
Why do you think that Charlotte was a good location to have the NAACP convention and the place where your message can resonate throughout the world?
Charlotte is kind of that hub of the South. It's easily reached. People know Charlotte. We feel confident that this is a place that we can talk from. People will get the message. They will go home and take that message to heart.
What keeps you up at night?
My major concern is that people don't realize the threat to their health, to their safety, to the environment, and to the future. And so my biggest goal for the association at this convention is to make people aware of that threat and to give them some marching orders about how they should respond.
You find time to be the executive producer of the black soap opera Beyond the Gates. Tell me, how did that all come about?
We have got to sort of diversify our revenue streams. One of the obvious things, since we've been doing the Image Awards for over 50 years, was to think about how we could engage in the entertainment business per se and make it a revenue stream. I don't engage in the creative side of it.
Okay.
But we do get engaged in some of the contractual issues and some of the casting issues.
How long are you going to be chairman?
As long, I guess, as the board continues to elect me. There is diversity. We intentionally have 7 members of our board who have to be under 25. Our overall membership, quite frankly, still remains that over 60 group, and we understand that part of that challenge is that from 25 to 40, people are starting their families, they're growing their families, they're engaged in their career building.
But you're not concerned that that the people who are passionate about NAACP will fall off, and there will be no one to continue.
If it does, it would be because we failed to communicate.
Driving with Dedrick tonight. Dedrick, appreciate you as always.